Welcome to MedTech Global Insights. The ground beneath the U.S. diagnostics industry is shifting. For decades, a vast category of tests known as laboratory-developed tests, or LDTs, operated in a unique regulatory gray area. These are critical diagnostic tests created and used within a single laboratory, often providing innovative solutions for rare diseases and complex conditions. But last week, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration made it clear that this era of enforcement discretion is coming to an end. The FDA is finalizing its rule to regulate LDTs as medical devices, specifically as in vitro diagnostics. This is a seismic event. It means that thousands of clinical labs, particularly those in hospitals and academic centers, will now be treated as medical device manufacturers. They must now adhere to the same stringent FDA regulations that commercial IVD companies follow. This includes requirements for premarket review, quality system management, facility registration, and adverse event reporting. For institutions accustomed to CLIA laboratory standards, this is an entirely new and complex regulatory world. Consider a university hospital's specialized genetic test for a rare pediatric cancer. Previously, they could develop and validate this test internally and begin using it to save lives relatively quickly. Under the new rule, they face a potential multi-year, multi-million-dollar journey to secure FDA pre-market approval. They will need to compile a comprehensive technical dossier, conduct validation studies to the FDA's exacting standards, and implement a full-scale quality management system. The immense cost and regulatory burden could render such vital, niche tests economically unviable for the very institutions that create them. This reflects a broader global trend of tightening controls on all diagnostic products to ensure patient safety and clinical validity. For any company, whether a U.S. lab or an international manufacturer, navigating this transition is a monumental task. It demands deep regulatory expertise to manage technical submissions and develop a clear, compliant pathway to market. This is where strategic planning with experienced partners becomes critical. The key takeaway is that the regulatory landscape is dynamic, and market access requires continuous vigilance. To understand how these new FDA regulations on LDTs might impact your organization, you can email us at info@pureglobal.com or visit Pure Global online.